Hi Bethel, this is Pastor Chris reaching out to you with our weekly update for this week. And it's not lost on me that throughout this season of Lent and as we're getting ready for Easter that there are many people in our church going through some very weighty things, and perhaps you feel that as well. And that is why we cry out to God in this season. We cry out to Him for comfort. We proclaim the hope that we have in Jesus, which is so essential when you encounter these very difficult things in life. And this is why I think it's going to be a really great gift for us as we look to next week to celebrate Easter, the resurrection hope we have in Jesus. And so next week is here. I mean, this upcoming Sunday is Palm Sunday, which will be an amazing experience of worship. And the following Sunday, April 17th, is Easter Sunday. And we want to do the best we can to invite our family, friends, and even neighbors to experience that word of hope that's so essential when you encounter the darkness of life. So if you go to our Easter page, discoverbethel.com/Easter, you're going to see just a very sort of clear presentation of what Easter is about for us as a church, but also a very clear way to invite people to join us and experience that word of hope. And so what I would encourage you is that if you have family or friends or neighbors around you and you feel like they could really use this word of hope, invite them to come with you to church on Easter Sunday. I think that's a great way to say, I care about you. And what we are all about here as Bethel is sharing hope and encouraging one another in the love that God has for us. So that's the best thing we could possibly share. And we share that also by going in deep with each other, by loving each other truly. And so I would just encourage you, don't miss out on this opportunity to invite someone to go to church on Easter Sunday. You can also see we're going to have an evening service for Good Friday at 6:30, which would be a good time of just reflecting on some of the hardships and even the hardship that Christ goes through for us. But that prepares us for hope. All those services are going to be in person and online, and great opportunities to build connection and to encourage one another. So please see the details. We're also going to be handing out flyers in the neighborhood around us just to make sure we can share that hope with neighbors around the church. And we're going to have some additional flyers that you could pick up this Sunday if you would like to just take the extra step and invite people personally around your life. One other thing I want to mention is there are digital ways to invite people around in your life. If you go and see on the Easter page, there will be a Facebook event. There'll also be an Eventbrite event. And these are great digital ways to basically send someone, I just want to make sure you know you're welcome to come with me. So please check that out on the Easter page. If you would like to be a part of helping hand out these invitations to our neighbors around the church this week and early next week, please let us know. You can send an email to info@discoverbethel.com and we'll have them printed out probably towards the end of this week and try to assign different routes so that it's just very easy to walk around the neighborhood and just share this invitation. Just tell people that we want to share hope with them. Tell them that God loves them. That very simple offer. And if that's something you'd like to do over the next week, hopefully with good weather, please send that email to info@discoverbethel.com and we'll get you set up with some flyers to pass out to some of the neighbors around us. One of the other things that we sent out this week was an update from our council. Our Ed Dubbeldam, our chair of council, put together a large amount of information about just updates for things happening in the church, things that we want to make sure you know about. And even though that's not in this video, I would really encourage you to go watch it. You can see the link below. You'll also find it posted and sent out at the end of the week. But it's essentially just an update from our council about different things happening with staffing positions, ways we're thinking about ministry going forward. And we just think that if you're part of our church, that's very important information to know. So please watch that video and just hear from Ed about all these things happening. And we will continue to update the church with more and more information as we're able to, just so you can feel informed and know what's happening. As I kind of close up our update this week, I'm reminded about what I said in prayer this past Sunday, which is that as one body we suffer with each other, but we also rejoice with each other, that God's called us to each other in this time for a reason. And that's why it's so essential that we walk with each other closely, helping one another with our needs. And if you have something that you need, please let us know. Let's join together in prayer, interceding for one another, helping one another, and encouraging one another. I look forward to worshiping with you this Sunday, and especially looking forward to worshiping with you on Easter Sunday the following weekend. So until then, we'll see you next week.